Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at something really cool, and I believe I'm the only person on YouTube that's going to get to do this. Today we're checking out some prototype cards from the up-and-coming indie TCG, Elemental Creatures. This game is a very interesting spin and take on the Creature Battler game, but instead of actually battling any creatures, you trigger effects and compare power points at the end of rounds. If that sounds interesting to you, I'll make sure to link a how to play video in the description from my buddy 2Lanes, as he does a way better job explaining how to play games than I ever could. At the beginning of the pile here, we've just got some non-foiled basic test prints. I believe this is a different back than what they're actually going to be using. Something I do want to preference here is that, again, these are prototype cards, so they don't fully reflect the final quality of the card, meaning some colors may be darker or vibrant, edges may be sharper or rounder, centering may be better or worse, we don't know, but we'll have to see for when the final product comes. But if the prototypes are looking this clean and this crisp, I'm sure we're in for a good surprise and a great quality product. If you can't tell by looking at the art, the creator, Justin, is actually who is also the artist of my model, as well as this little buddy that we have hanging out next to us today, because I was given permission to use some of the elemental creatures in my videos. Now we're on to the foils. I do believe this is the final foil pattern that they chose, which I'm a really big fan of, to be honest. The art in this game just screams to me. It's like it's iconic. It truly is. I discovered this game through the r/TCG subreddit, and the second I saw the art, I knew I had to go check and see what was going on. By the way, I'm pretty sure Naryu is going to become such a crazy staple card, so if you do play this game, be on the lookout for this. It's such a good, clean cross between Pokemon, things like MetaZoo, and even its own iconic look. I love all the creatures. It's very kid-friendly, and that was a big focus for Justin, as he is a parent himself, just like me. So his big goal for creating Elemental Creatures was he just doesn't have the time to be a part of card games like he used to. So he wanted to create something that was a lot easier for the pick-up-and-go player. That's why this game is designed specifically to be played with sealed packs. You and one other person can buy one pack and play an entire game, as well as it does have constructed format rules. And again, I will be linking a video in the description to my buddy 2Lanes. He has a great how to play video that covers everything you could wonder, as well as I will have a link to the Discord so that people that are interested can go check it out. This game will not be going to Kickstarter currently. It will be all order to demand straight from Justin himself. I just love this art. It's got enough diversity, but everything feels so coherent at the same time, which I feel like is a thing we tend to have a problem with in a lot of games nowadays, that it's full of amazing art, but there's almost a disconnect between all the art pieces, where like these really feel like they exist in the same world. You can tell a lot of the big influences here, like I said. Pokemon, I even feel like there's some Neopet influence here and stuff. The watercolor is very reminiscent of MetaZoo, even though I don't think that was an intentional influence, but a lot of people I know personally will be a big fan of that. We've got this really cool Startle that's in just a flat full holo compared to everything else. I don't know if this is a holo pattern they will be using or not, but it's cool to see that they were testing other things, as well as we've got these really cool test holo patterns that you can also see is the same exact little backdrop shadow drop as the little guy I have hanging out next to us today. Ooh, I like this one. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, because I'm unfortunately using my not so great webcam camera instead of my nice phone. But this holo pattern even bleeds a little bit, and I think I would really like to see this used, actually I'm dumb, this is the one that's used, which on none of the prototypes we have bleed, but I hope that means that maybe down the road we can get some type of errors with some holo bleed, because I love holo bleed from Pokemon. I think that's one of my favorite things to look for an error card, so maybe we'll get to see some of that in the future. and then just a nice, bright, shiny flat foil, or the mirror finish foil treatment. Again, Elemental Creatures is an upcoming indie TCG that is not going to Kickstarter. It's fully being handled through the Discord by the creator himself. He is a one-man show, one-man project, besides people like me coming in and just showing an interest in trying to help signal boost the game. If the game catches your interest at all, please go check it out. Please let him know that I sent you. I was so very blessed to be given these by Justin so that I could check this out and have such a great little piece of indie TCG history in my hands now. I'm gonna have to definitely go get a little binder to put these all together and put them on display. Let's take a quick second just to kind of look through and pick some of my favorites out of this pile. I was lucky that Justin did let me pick some of these and get my hands on them, but he also sent me some other ones just so I could look at more things. I think Knoxville is one of my favorites for just its cute, dark, chibi vibe that it does have. Along with all the turtles. If anybody that knows me from my Pokemon days, I'm a huge Blastoise and a huge Bulbasaur fan. So if you can make a turtle or some frog creature, I'm gonna love it. And then obviously, if there's a squid, that's gonna be my jam. Speaking of frog-style creatures, then we got the really cute stuff, like Grizzler. I have a buddy who's super into bears. He just loves anything bears, so once I show him these cards, he'll probably love that. More of the dark stuff. I love the different backgrounds that he used too. I've heard some people call it, school yearbook backgrounds, but honestly, I love it. I think it adds such a really good pop. Startle, again, anything with these turtles, probably going to be my favorite. Probably going to wind up making a constructed Oops All Turtles deck. And then, like I mentioned, a fan favorite for how cute he is, but also for how strong he's been in playtesting while things have been balancing. I believe Naryu is going to be just a community favorite, fan favorite, and a staple, to be honest, for any constructed list. I mean, it's hard picking favorites because I love all the art, but if I had to pick a handful of favorites out of this stack, it's definitely those guys. Let me know down in the comments if you've heard of Elemental Creatures before me, or if you're going to go check it out because of this video. I'd love to see more people get interested in this game. Justin's always available to learn to plays for the game, as well as I do some learn to plays for the game inside the Discord itself. I hope to see you guys around inside the Elemental Creatures Discord. I hope to see a ton of people playing this game in the future, because I believe it's got the drive to go super far. He's made a very special project here. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and I hope you accomplish your goals. This has been Schoolyum TCG. See you later.